Welcome back, everyone, to the Castro Valley News live show. My name is Roberto. This is the live show we do every Tuesday night from 7 to sometimes 8:30. We start off every episode with something we call the roll call, and we've got a couple folks in early. We've got a lot of people sending stars already. Ross just sent 25 stars. Thank you, Ross. This is Ross's... Where do I have Ross on the list? 37th week. Ross, thank you, my friend, for the stars. Dennis is in the house. Good evening, Dennis. Dennis sent 200 stars. This is Dennis's 73rd week. Holy smokes, that's amazing. Thank you, Dennis. Kathy is with us tonight. Good evening, Kathy. Maggie is with us. Good evening, Maggie. Randall, good evening to you as well. Hope you're doing well. Dawn is with us. Good evening, Dawn. Good to see you. Kathy just sent 50 stars. Thank you, Kathy. This is Kathy's 57th week. Thank you, Kathy. Appreciate your support. Holy smokes. My name is Roberto. This is the Castro Valley News live show. We do this live show every Tuesday from 7 to 8. Sometimes 7 to 8:30. Tonight would have been a 7 to 8:30 show. Just a programming note, we'll be doing a 1-hour show tonight. I had a guest. Guest couldn't make it tonight. As we all know, things happen. It's okay. That guest will be with us next week, and we'll have a longer show next Tuesday. Let's see. Kathy says hello to Maggie. Jean is with us. Good evening, Jean. Glad you can join us. Also, I should let you know, if you are listening, watching and listening, either or, and you are a first-time listener, post up a comment. We'll give you a shout-out. We love getting to know each other and knowing who else is watching the show. So I will give you a shout-out by your first name only, not your last name, because I know privacy is important to a lot of us, myself included. Also, if you are a first-time listener to the show, definitely post up a comment, because we love hearing from folks that are tuning in for the very first time. We do something called a group shout out, where the new person gets a shout out by just about every listener. It's actually a pretty cool thing. I'm going to scroll back through the comments, make sure I'm not missing anyone. Yes, Don is the Mon. Handsome Don is with us. How do I forget calling him Handsome Don? Handsome Don, glad you can join us. I got a message from Mike B earlier today. He mentioned that he had a baseball meeting, I think, and he was going to be joining us later in the show. So if anyone's wondering where Mike B is, he's doing his life and baseball stuff. So he'll be with us later. Hey, Mom is in the house. Hey, Mom, I love you. Mom says, hello, Castro Valley. Today is Tuesday, May 16th, 2023. Buy an ad today. And yes, you can do that if you would like to sponsor the show here. We have sponsorship options through the show here. We also have sponsorship options through our magazine. Let's continue on a little bit more with the roll call. Maggie says, hello, Mom, as does Ross. John is in the house. Good evening, John. John, good to see you on Saturday. Also, I want to mention a big thanks to Jackson for this super fun pen. See, this is how I know people are paying attention to the show, because I'm sure Jackson heard me saying numerous times that I am just a sucker for cool pens. I'm a sucker for nostalgic pens. I'm a sucker for because this thing right here, this is like an old school Bic pen. I'm a sucker for this pen as well. These guys write well. But Jackson, thank you so much for this pen. Not only does it write well, it's right here. You got the right end of the pen, but you've got a telescopic. I'm just so proud that I get to say this during a show. I'm proud that I get to say this at all. This is a telescopic back scratch. I'm so excited I can't even speak straight. It's a telescopic back scratcher. And also, if you were doing maybe some of the what's that called? I don't even know what it's called. It's not bonsai. It's the Eastern sand decorative. And now I look and feel and sound like a complete buffoon because I don't even know what's called. If you were doing some really tiny gardening, this would come in handy. If you had really like 2 leaves that you were looking to move, this would come in very handy. But Jackson, thank you so much for this. This made my day. Jackson and John found me during the parade out there doing some live streaming for everyone. And also, if you didn't get to make it to the boulevard to see the wonderful, majestic, fun, bodacious, wonderful, not bodacious, it was a great parade this Saturday. We did a live stream. Jackson says, you're welcome. Jackson, I love this thing. This is fun. Like I said, I should probably get goofy. Mark H is in the house. Good evening, Mark H. There you go. Zen Sand Gardens. Thank you to our moderator for somewhat saving my buffoonery here. Should I say this like Sean Connery? It's a telescopic back scratcher pen. This thing is fantastic. This thing is great. I love this. Thank you again, Jackson. This is fun. I love fun pens. Probably one of the funnest pens that I have is very inexpensive. I got this at a fall festival a long time ago from the BART booth, the Bay Area Rapid Transit booth. It's a writing pen, but you pull it out and it's got the entire BART map inside, scrolled inside. Next show, I don't use it very often because I want it to last forever. I love this pen. But next show, I'll have it at the table here to show you guys. It's just a fun pen. Like I said, it was something super, super cheap that Bart was giving out during one of the fall festivals a bunch of years ago. And it's fun. Like I said, it's got a little metal tab and you pull it out and it's got the entire oh, I've got somebody else's. Anyways, yes, Handsome Don says bodacious buffoonery. That's the buffoonery here with the pen, but I love this pen. This is great. Telescopic back scratcher. Thank you again, Jackson. I appreciate that. That is fun. Getting back on track with serious stuff, I guess. My name is Roberto. This is the Castro Valley News live show. We do this live show once a week. We do it roughly from 7 to 8 p.m. Sometimes we go to 8:30 p.m. if there's a guest. Tonight we're going to be doing just 1 hour, but it's going to be a good hour. It's going to be a fun hour. I promise you that. I do have... Oh, there. Yeah, John says it's got his new local company on it, so I should mention that too. I wasn't sure about that, John, so I wanted to be certain. Level Construction Supply, San Francisco and Oakland. This is where our friend John is working now. I'm sure you can see that. And, you know, if you have a promotional device for your company that is something like this, you're gonna grab attention and you're gonna get more business. Thank you again, Jackson. I think I thanked you 12 times, but I'm gonna thank you one more time. That pen is fun. I love that. I want to let you guys know I have an announcement here from the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce, and leading up to this announcement, I'm going to share a link to their website. That's www.edenareachamber.com. They have a mixer coming up May 25th, later this month, a couple days. It's going to be at John and Leslie Foster's real estate office on Redwood Road. Their office is right across the street from... Good evening, Tiffany. Welcome back to the show. Sorry I missed you guys last week. We are back here tonight. Tiffany, you are just in time to get some information about this wonderful Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce mixer. They have a mixer every month. And if you're a local business owner, I suggest that you get dialed in with the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce if you're looking to boost the signal for your business, if you're looking to network with other business owners, other merchants, other movers and shakers in town. The Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce is going to be a wonderful route for you to do that, to promote your business, to meet more people. Castro Valley News is a member of the Chamber of Commerce. Tiffany just sent 200 stars. Thank you, Tiffany. This is Tiffany's 74th week sending stars. Tiffany is the reigning queen of stars. Dennis is the king of stars at 73, but Tiffany has 74 weeks. And hello, Liam. Liam? Why do I always mispronounce that? Liam. Good evening, Liam. I got it right that time. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining the show. Getting back to actual calendar items here. Yes, again, May 25th, 5:30 p.m. This is the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce Mixer. It is going to be at John and Leslie Foster's real estate office on Redwood Road, right across from the side exit where the Lucky Shopping Center is. If you are a chamber member, this is free. If you are a non-chamber member, it is $10. But again, they're doing a ribbon cutting too as well. So this is, Kathy says hello to Liam. This is also a ribbon cutting. I should have read this before I presented it to you guys. It's a ribbon cutting and a mixer at John and Leslie Foster's new offices, newish offices on Redwood Road. Used to be the offices of Stephen Dimmick. That's a flashback. That's a callback. Stephen Dimmick was a mover and shaker with the Chamber of Commerce as well. But John and Leslie Foster have set up shop at that office. And it looks fantastic. They've done a lot of work to that location as well. And also free beer and wine glasses while supplies last. Gina is in the house. Good evening, Gina. Hey, Gina, shout out to you guys. Is it Reflect Expressions Studio on Center? I think I named that right. Gina, thank you so much. You're awesome. It was good seeing you the other day. Gina just sent 50 stars. Thank you, Gina. And shout out to everyone at, I think it's Expression Studio on Center. Wonderful folks. They're a few doors down from BJ over at Pizza Express. Get your hair done. Get a slice of pizza. It's a win-win. Gina, thank you so much for the 50 stars. This is Gina's 4th week. Thank you, Gina. With that said, Cali Life is in the house. Good evening, Cali Life. Sorry, there you go. Innovations Hair Studio. Innovations. Gina is with Innovations Studio, Hair Studio. I'm making a note of that so I will not forget it. Innovations Hair Studio. Gina, you are awesome. Pleasure seeing you around town all the time. I appreciate your support. Gina is with Innovations Hair Studio on Center Street, 2 doors down from Pizza Express. Alicia is with us. Good evening to you. Glad you can join us. Thank you again for the 50 stars. Gina, this is Gina's 4th week sending stars. Gina is with Innovations Hair Studio on Center. Wonderful people. Get to see them once a month when I'm delivering the magazine. And I see Gina all over town. I see Gina everywhere. It's wild. It's uncanny. And I love it. Gina, it's a pleasure seeing you when I do see you. So, don't miss out on Innovations Hair Salon on Center. Gina says, you're sweet. Thank you. Love your show. And Mom, thank you, Gina. I love Mom. I love Mom. I love Mom. I love you, Mom. So again, last call. If you are interested in meeting other business owners, networking, schmoozing, if you will. Also, I need to make sure I give a shout out to Bob. I'm awash in my own words, so I want to make sure I acknowledge Bob is in the house. Good evening, Bob. Hope you're doing well. Alicia just sent 50 stars. Thank you, Alicia. Appreciate your support. I think this is Alicia's 1st week, so that is awesome. Thank you so much, Alicia. Before I get on to other items, very last call. Don't miss out on the Chamber of Commerce mixer. It's coming up May 25th, 5:30 p.m. It's going to be a real estate mixer and ribbon cutting at John and Leslie Foster. Their location is on Redwood Road. It's a 20880 Redwood Road. I'll give you that one more time. 20880 Redwood Road. This is free for all chamber members. It is $10 for folks who are not. Ribbon cutting at 5 p.m. Free beer and wine glasses while supplies last. And thank you so much for all of the good stuff, all the good events, all the good things that the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce does in our community. Kathy is saying hello to Alicia, as is our moderator. I think Alicia is new, but I might be wrong. Alicia, are you new? Because Alicia, if you are new, we definitely make note by giving you a group welcome to the show. Alicia, glad you can join us. And Alicia, definitely, thank you for the 50 stars. Nope, Alicia's been around for a while, but Alicia, we are glad that you posted a comment and said hello and made your presence known. Alicia says she's an oldie. Nah, you're a welcome person in our group here, so everyone is saying hello to... Yeah, Ross says it perfectly. Welcome back, Alicia. So, and yes, I need to mention one more time, since I goofed so many times, Gina is with Innovations Hair Studio on Center. And Gina is awesome. She is awesome. Speaking of awesome, Maggie just sent 500 stars. Thank you, Maggie. Maggie, Maggie, you're wonderful. Maggie, I appreciate you so much. This is Maggie's 26th week sending stars. Thank you, Maggie. Let's get to some other stuff. What else? Oh, well, let's talk briefly about the parade on Saturday. I loved it. I loved it a lot, so much. The thing that I wanted to mention most about the parade, that it kind of goes with just about every other event here in Castro Valley, is it's so good to see so many familiar faces and so many people that, you know, you don't see as often as you would like to. Also wanted to mention, well, the parade was just a blast. Parade is always so much fun. There are so many wonderful, great entries. I'll probably not mention some of them that are close to you and get in trouble, but I want to mention some of the ones that really I loved a lot, and I love every year, which is fine. I love the Castro Valley High Marching Band. I love the Hayward High Marching Band. I loved they're from Hayward. They are the Mexican Horses and the band. They're wonderful. They are great every year. Let me close a window here because I see like I'm freezing in the screen here. I have another app that I'm going to close here. All right. Hopefully that there'll be no more bandwidth. Hopefully you guys are seeing everything okay, but I just saw myself freeze in the little screen here. So hopefully your stream isn't compromised. Let's see. John said it was so much fun. Alicia says, missed it this year. You know, Alicia, all you have to do is just scroll on our page. We did a live stream of the entire parade. So if you missed it, you can actually check it out through our live stream. And it was fun. I loved seeing, let's see, someone mentioned something that they liked. Oh, yeah, Ross says, love the vintage cars, wink, wink. Yes, Ross and Paulette, they were in their vintage 1969 VW Bug, the Catch the Real Estate Bug. That was cool. They were wonderful vintage trucks. There was the Model T Club of Castro Valley, old Fords. You know, for a warm day, it was amazing to see that none of the old cars overheated. So that was cool. I liked seeing Supervisor Nate Miley. I loved seeing all of the... Kathy says, we went to Canyon's Barbecue today for the first time, had the tri-tip and berry cobbler for dessert. It was yummy. I've been hearing good things about Canyon's. I'm a vegetarian, so I can't give you a testimonial. So, but I have been hearing a lot of good things about Canyon's Barbecue. The parade, just a blast. It's always, Bob says the dancing horses and the Boy Scouts behind them. Yes. Those poor Boy Scouts, every year they are out there scooping up the leftovers from the horses as they make their route down the boulevard. But the parade was just so fun. Jan, welcome to the show. Jan says, so sweet, missed the rodeo and parade. Kids and I have been riding in it for years. Jan, definitely if you missed the parade, we live streamed it. So all you have to do is just search on the page, and I think it's pinned to the top, and you can watch the entire parade from Saturday. We live stream it every year as a service to the community, and it's fun for me. So it was just fun to see everyone, so many familiar faces, people that kind of don't see too often, people that I see every year at the parade, and just a blast, just a wonderful event. The event itself, the parade itself, went expeditiously. And that has been something that historically people have been irked about, that the parade sometimes takes a little bit of time. Some of the entries take a little bit more time to get down the boulevard than some others do. But this year and the last event, both were just smooth and just fun without a snag. John says, shout out to the CHP and the sheriffs making sure everyone was safe. The sheriff's mounted posse were entries. CHP was an entry. I think there were something like I think they said something like there were 70 entries. It was a blast. Alicia says, I remember back in the day, I used to run a float in the parade for Stanton Elementary. So much fun. Yep. Yes. Bob says, Castro Valley News ready to cover the Independent League, Little League as they cut from San Miguel. Yes, I had to make sure that I got that float, and I forgot that they were entering from San Miguel, so I dashed on over because I don't want any of our sports teams or the kids involved in those sports teams to feel like they were slighted or forgotten about. So yes, I was running up the boulevard to catch up with Castro Valley Independent Little League as they cut in from San Miguel. What a fun event. Always a wonderful event that Raul Ranch Rodeo Parade is. Let's see, what else did I want to mention here? Also, the evening before the parade was the barbecue axe and brews event at the Raul Ranch Rodeo grounds. Hey, Roman, good evening to you as well. Good evening, Eric. Eric is with us. Eric, you are just in time. We're talking about the parade on Saturday, which was wonderful, and also the barbecue axe and brews event on Friday. Went there with a friend, and we had a blast. The attendance was a little bit light. I think because of the Warriors game, which was unfortunately the last game of the season for them. But I think it was a fun event. It was my very first time throwing an axe in a competitive nature, and I had fun. I had a blast. The first, I think, 4 or 5 or 6 throws did not connect with the wood, and they fell. But it was, I think it was my 6th or 7th throw. I got a bullseye, so it was fun. Like I said, I think the Warriors game kind of lightened the attendance there, but I saw a lot of wonderful faces. A lot of people were having fun. Pete's Hardware got first place, from what I understand, and good for them because they're wonderful people. And what else was I going to mention about the barbecue axe and brews event? I did hear that they did raise just about the same amount of money as they usually do from the chili cook-off. So the event the evening before the parade is always the event that pays for the parade through the Rotary Club. So those events are super important. So absolutely, if you can make it to next year's barbecue axe and brews event, please do so, because that event pays for the parade itself. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but closing the boulevard like they do for any event, that is about $7,000. So it's super important that we support the Rotary events that pay for the Raul Ranch Rodeo Parade, which is the barbecue axe and brews. Used to be the chili cook-off, but it is now barbecue axe and brews event. And I had fun. Like I said, threw a bunch of axes, almost made a bullseye. What a blast. Micaiah is with us. Good evening, Micaiah. Micaiah just sent 200 stars. Thank you, Micaiah.